Okay, so I saw this post on Twitter. It says the Brat era is the best pop era of the 2020s so far, to be honest. And someone Corey tweeted and said these eras would like to say a word. So I kind of wanted to know what was your thoughts on the quote retweet on this in general. What have your favorite pop eras been of the 2020s so far, and kind of have that discussion. I mean, Dualipa Future Nostalgia was definitely a great era. The single run was great as well. And yeah, kind of just took her to another level. And whenever we talk about really milking an album and the singles and the videos and all that, she really did that with Future Nostalgia. And the album was leaked a few months beforehand. You know, she was distraught over that, but she made the best of it, you know, image change. And like I said, it took her to another level. The fact that Levitating never went #1 in the US is absolutely crazy. Remix was not needed, but you had that, Love Again, Hallucinate. I mean, great records on this album. Great records on this album. Don't Start Now. So yeah, definitely era. Olivia Rodrigo Sour is definitely one of my favorites. You know, what she was able to do with all the singles, Driver's License being at #1 for 8 weeks, I believe. Deja Vu, I believe, peaked at #3. Good For You was another #1 hit as well. And all the songs trended on TikTok as well. So yeah, this whole album has done super well on streaming and stuff. And so congratulations to her. I like the videos a lot for this era. She had a tour off of it that did well. Olivia Rodrigo just really became a commodity. And, you know, off the back of this, you know, she was releasing her second album, Guts, which I think is better than Sour for the record. And the label should have promoted that more, but I digress. But Olivia Rodrigo is one of the main pop girls right now. It started really with Sour, you know. She had All I Want, but, I mean, Driver's License was what really kicked it off for her. And yeah, I made a whole video on why I think she's so successful. Link it below. But Sour Era was too good. It was too good. I give Olivia Rodrigo her 10s every time I get. Moto Mommy, I think that she got a lot of critical acclaim with this album. I didn't finish this album because I like to listen to albums in English, because that's just what I understand and everything. But you know, she got a lot of critical acclaim. A lot of people really went up for this album. So you know, shout out to Rosalia. And Beyonce Renaissance was definitely a cultural reset. Oh my god. You had to be there when this album came out. You really did. It was just something that was so different for her, doing the dance in the house. You had Alien Superstar, Virgo's Groove, Plastic Off the Sofa, I'm That Girl. Cozy was a really great record on this album. America Has a Problem. Yeah, it was just such a good album. It really was. The fact that we still don't have visuals for this, or Cowboy Carter, Beyonce. Why did this to us? Why did it to us? Oh my god. Especially teasing it. You didn't have to tease it if you knew you wasn't giving us anything. Okay? So, like, that's my bone to pick there. But, I mean, the era, for the most part, I enjoyed it for what it was. I really did. She let the music do the talking. A lot of people say, oh, Beyonce needs visuals. That is nice to have, yes. But with this album, she proved she really doesn't need to. Because the conversation on this album was, you know, big. And her just paying homage to the LGBT community and her Uncle Johnny, and kind of talking about what that meant to her. You know, very monumental album for the career, and I think that it's Beyonce's best album. The transitions in between the songs as well, yep. And I had the chance to go to the Renaissance tour. I did a review of it on this channel, and I'll try to remember to link that below. But suffice to say, absolutely incredible. Glad that I got to see the big three. Life-changing. I don't even like All Up in Your Mind like that. I really don't. But to see it live, you just had to be there. You just had to be there. I liked what Harrystyles did for the most part with Harry's House. I enjoyed his tour a lot. He should not have won Album of the Year over Beyonce. We can just get that out the way. I had to, you know, lay low after that, because he was getting dragged left and right. And I wasn't going to go out of my way to defend him, because he didn't deserve to win anyways. But, you know, that era, I appreciate that era. I think it was a nice little era. Megan Thee Stallion, what she's been able to do in the 2020s so far, I got to show some love to her, absolutely, because I really appreciate her music. I think she got a lot of bops out there. Also, you know, Brat itself, what she was able to do with the marketing. I think the album is really good. I have to listen to the whole remix album. I've only heard the songs with Ariana Grande and Tinashe so far. But yeah, I went into Brat and I enjoyed it a lot more than expected. It's definitely one of my favorite albums of this year. So I think marketing wise, it was great. And there's so many great songs in there. 360's my jam. You had Apple off of this album as well. Rewind has been a favorite for me. I think all of this kind of goes down to the marketing, how good the album actually was, and how rich the conversation was surrounding the album and stuff like that as well. You know, all these albums got songs that people are still talking about, people are still enjoying, and I just love when we have conversations about how great the marketing was, how great the album was, and just everything that came off the back of that. And so, yeah, I made a video kind of talking about album promotion and stuff like that, and I will link that video below. I kind of go into that a little bit more in terms of like what I think artists need to be doing with that. But yeah, I thought this was really fun to, you know, say nonetheless. But let me know what your favorite pop eras of the 2020s are. If you want to do pop music, we can discuss that. If you want to just talk about popular albums, we can discuss that, because I like Taylor Swift's Folklore era. That's what brought me back to Taylor Swift. I said that several times, but Folklore, I think, is probably her best album, and so I really enjoy that era. I kind of throw my hat in the ring for that one. But let me know what you think down below, and we'll continue the conversation. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, if you enjoyed it, you can give me a like. It helps me out a lot in YouTube algorithm. I very much appreciate that. You can share the video, you can leave a comment continuing that discussion, and so you can subscribe to see more videos like this every single day talking about the music industry, or sometimes talk about the NFL, the WNBA, dance moms, all my other interests. So subscribe for new videos every day. I haven't missed a day this year, and if you hit the bell, you get notified when new videos come out. First link below, I just posted a new main channel video, and I did my review of Victoria Monet's Jaguar 2 Deluxe track, so you guys can check that out. I'm also going to have social media, so Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, Airbuds, if you would like to follow me over there. Free Palestine, we must educate ourselves on this important situation. Also, make sure that you register to vote. We have a crucial election coming up. I will be voting for Kamala Harris in November myself. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.